That very precisely sums up kind of, I'd say, your music from an observer's perspective, listening to the album and then listening to your live shows. There's always just so much energy and excitement, and that comes across particularly with your Fabric show not so long ago, whereas literally one track would come in, it would build, and then it would drop, and then the next track would come in. Like, mixing is like proper tight. Is that something that you have always strived for, or is it kind of, does it vary from show to show?
No, every show is important as the show before it. But I think, in fairness as well, like I practice a lot. I practice all the time. I practice DJing all the time. I mean, for you to say that technically it's quite tight, that's good. That kind of makes me smile a bit, because it's like, oh, cool, that's what it's supposed to look like. Because the quick mixing thing originally just came from the fact that I got so nervous being up on the decks that it felt like I had to just keep doing stuff the whole time, and I couldn't quite, I didn't, a lot of, famously, a lot of trance DJs or whatever, DJs like 100,000 people in Poland or something, and they just put their arms in the air and, for like 4 minutes, and then I never really had the guts to do that. So, and sometimes, a lot of my earlier gigs, it was so frightening just being able to look up, even though I got well known for being the person that looks up and put their arms in the air, but I think that's because I was so conscious of it, so I made the effort.
And of course, you had the opportunity to play to 10,000 people at Glastonbury last year.
Yeah. Well, believe it or not, I've done more than double that before in other countries, and I think those are the things that have really shaken me. But I think that the reason I talk about my last Glastonbury being so great was because I think that, unlike, say, where I've also done other big gigs where I felt a bit like, oh my god, I don't know what's happening. I'm just going to do my best. I think that from the last year of me DJing, I feel a lot more in control of what I'm doing, and I think it helps that I had a lot of live recordings of myself DJing, and I've developed my own style, this kind of rewindy thing, and using the 4 decks and stuff. But it has to be tight, otherwise there's no point in doing it. It has to kind of sound good as well as look good.